Hello there, I'm Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astronumerologist. Welcome to your new moon and second half of June forecast. And this one is so truly special. I've been wanting to share it with you for a long time. I'm really happy this moment has arrived, and now that Mercury is moving direct again too, you're going to see in a moment the opportunities right now are magnificent, and so is the soul searching you're doing right now. I'm sure you felt that. So first, before I get into the new moon, you need to know that Mercury retrograde ended on June 11th, yay, and that was followed though a day later on June 12th by Neptune going retrograde. Amazing. So, and then 2 days after that on June 14th, Saturn, which has been retrograding for a few months now in Sagittarius, is moving back into Scorpio. So these are really momentous times. And so you're going to feel, or have been feeling, a lot of internal shifts, major decisions needing to be made, things you would have never imagined before can be happening now. So, but what I've always noticed is that the universe seems to always have a balance between waking up on the one hand and feeling hope about the future on the other hand. So this balance is in play in a big way right now. So while you're experiencing a lot of changes, even turmoil, you're also being handed windows of opportunity. And it's up to you to see the silver lining in the midst of this storm. So let me share with you some fantastic news, because I want you to know that you can really move forward now during one of the most abundant, joyous few weeks of the year. And it all begins with the new moon. So Mars has been joined with the Sun in Gemini all month long. And that means they're merged together, they're conjunct, they're in the same location. And they're going to continue this journey together for another month. So now the moon comes along, moving closer and closer to the Sun. And on the day of the new moon, when the Sun and moon are together, Mars will also be right there with them. So they're forming a triple Sun, Moon, Mars conjunction. Really fiery stuff. So now numerology, the numbers 16 and 25 both add up to the root number of 7. And that is an activation of your aha moments, right? 7 looks like a lightning strike, and that's exactly what it symbolizes. Intuitive hits, intuitive downloads that happen out of the blue. So here's Mars joining the Sun and Moon, adding intense fire and spice and vigor and energy. And then comes this double 7 of lightning inspiration added to the mix. And so you're going to really feel ready to fire up and lift off in a whole new reality. So when the Sun and Mars merge like this, you just light up with radiance and light. You feel powerful, you feel unique, you feel more assertive, ambitious, filled with creative fire. And fire is really the key word when a new moon lands on top of Mars and Sun, because your confidence is going to surge. You're going to be even physically excited. And on the flip side, you might get a little impulsive because Mars fires you up. So depending on what your mood is, that firing up can turn into aggressiveness or irritability or even drama, right? So be cognizant of that as well. So the thing is, you have a fabulous opportunity to take this surge of fire, this passionate energy, and put it to great use. So light a fire under a new project, something you're excited about, something that elicits a wonderful, expectant energy about your future. Now, the new moon anyway is a great time to get started, to set your intention on something new. So with Mars in the mix, you'll really want to dive right in to your goals, like instantly, and just get going from now on, because this new moon is stimulating your mind. It's in Gemini. It encourages you to communicate. It encourages you to get a new perspective on your situation right now, on the goals you have. And Gemini anyway wants you to explore new ideas, to try out and get curious about life, right? So this new moon injects you with the fire and focus. It ushers in a new paradigm for you about how you interact and communicate with others, because it's in Gemini, how you even talk to yourself, right? We all have our own internal communication going on, that self-talk, right? And that self-talk is a fuel for how you experience life. And this new moon is a recalibration about how you're thinking and projecting and communicating your ideas. So it's creating a fabulous turning point regarding those things. And it's leading to another amazing celestial event, the one I've been so excited to tell you about. And that is the final of 3 meetings between Uranus and Jupiter, which are forming the most beautiful trine with each other. Now this trine is exact on June 22nd, which is one day after the summer solstice on June 21st, when the sun moves into Cancer. So this trine, Jupiter and Uranus trine, happens pretty much exactly on the solstice. Now at the end of last summer, we experienced the first trine between these 2 planets, and now it's come full circle. So this is the moment you can go full throttle as you feel the energy of Jupiter, which expands, and Uranus, which awakens. And anything can happen now. You know, unexpected situations can arise to keep you on your toes so that you're fully awake and aware. The combination of these 2 energies is exuberant, and it brings a lot of opportunities. It liberates you from burdens that you may have been carrying on your shoulders, and it exhilarates your heart and your mind. And it makes you super, super imaginative and inventive, because Uranus is the genius breakthrough planet. So you can come up with some pretty cool ideas now. You're going to feel really joyful about these ideas and free. And if you know where this trine is happening in your own birth chart, it even gives you greater clues about what part of your life are being affected now. So now in any case, this is a gift from the heavens, as we have Mercury moving direct, Mars conjunct the sun and new moon, big confidence boost there, and now Jupiter and Uranus forming this beautiful, fabulous trine. So if you've been experiencing major shifts and wake-up calls and challenges over the past months, and I can totally relate because I've been experiencing those too, this is the celebration that you've been waiting for. This is really a true wealth activation moment. So pay close attention on what you're focusing on, because what you're doing and being and thinking about is really the state that defines how easily you can embrace these special moments that are happening. Right? Because you can make them even more beautiful, more abundant by imagining yourself in a truly magnificent, imaginative way. So use that creative imagination. It's your life force. You know, Uranus Trine Jupiter puts you back in touch with your imagination. So if you imagine negative stuff, you're going to get negative stuff, right? It's going to come back to you. What you put out is what you breathe back in. So use your powerful source of imagination in a positive way. Now, if you happen to imagine something negative, we all do, you just put out that spark immediately, you blow it out, you cross it out of your mind, and you think of something positive immediately, instantaneously again, okay? You just replace it with that. This is how you create the results you want. So you do that now, you remind yourself to do that throughout the day, and then these celestial alignments are going to really, really be creating magnificent moments for you. So the message of this new moon in Gemini, this beautiful trine, they're also reflected in June's numerology code, because June is a 14 universal month. And 14 governs people and media and movement and connection and communication, as Gemini does as well. And 14 adds up to the root number 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. And 5 is the pivot point number, the freedom number, the adventure number. And Uranus Trine Jupiter is also about freedom and joy and adventure and living in the moment and feeling the expansiveness of your soul. So the double message here is don't feel isolated, don't separate yourself. Join with others who are on you with this journey. Join with people who share your life with you in the most positive way, who inspire you to be the greatest person you can be. You are beautiful. You want to share that beauty. You want to communicate what brings you joy. You want to get energetically invested. You want to get curious about your life, right? You want to get into the energy flow of your day and do this every day. So invest in what lights you up from the inside. Do this with every activity. Invest your energy in positive people, positive things, positive thoughts, what you cherish, what you love. And so put your focus there, because your passion and joy in connecting with others who share happiness with you, that is the true Astrology Numerology message for June and especially the second half of this month. Now, I always love to hear from you, so please feel free to leave your comment below. And thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to see you next for July's full moon forecast and first half of July forecast. Have a great end of the month.